God forbid if you fist pump Stu.
I was down there at the what is it, 83 compound? What are we calling it now?
Yep, 83 compound.
83 compound. I was down there before Orlando with yourself and Joey. I didn't see Jason that day. Hunter and Jet were riding too, and this is a whole thing you've done. You've decided to move down there. You've done it before back at the goat farm, and you picked up, of course, from Robbie Renard's and moved down there, man. And it's a big change in your life, but you got to do it, right?
Yeah, big change, but I think I've always been the type that'll, if it needs to happen, I'll just do it. I don't really need to make a big deal about making the decision. I'm a grown man at this point, so I'll make the decision and just make the move. So I'll never stop singing the praises of Robbie Reynard and his wife Ashley, though. They're some of the best people on planet Earth that I've ever met and have helped me more than just about anyone in my life. So it's tough. It's tough leaving home, and it's tough leaving Robbie and people that I love and love to be around. But I've been down here basically just living with Berner and his family, and him and Danny have treated me like family, and hanging out with his son has been really fun and cool change of pace and all that. So I've been enjoying it, man. Working with Berner, I really, really enjoy that. I trust him, and he's very good at his job. So I'm really enjoying my time down here. And I mean, as we speak, I'm sitting here on I got a really mini little beanbag chair, and I'm sitting in the middle of the living room of my apartment I just moved into, and there's nothing else in here. So.
I heard you went to Oklahoma, you grabbed some clothes and a mattress and your bike and stuff, and you drove back to Florida.
Yeah, so my living room right here, I got my TV. Berner gave me one of his old little TV stands, so I got a TV, and it's on a stand, which is better than I was planning on doing. Right. And I have this little beanbag chair that I got today, and I have my skier. And that's it. That's all that I got here. So
that's insane.
Mattress on the floor.
You're right.
Sleep on the floor, you wake up hungry. You know what I mean?
I love it, man. It's awesome.
This is all interesting to me.
Right.
Okay, so you get out of Oklahoma. Do you say, okay, I'm going to Berner's house. I'm doing that. I'm not going to look for anything else. And then when you go to the 83 compound, does it cost you money out of your own pocket to switch? Are you paying them to train there? Or how does that all work?
Yeah, I mean, it's a facility, so definitely paying to ride there and to use it, and it's top notch. So it's like anywhere you go, it costs money to ride at all of these places. So down here with Berner, it's really just to get more time with him and work on my bike and be around the team and be able to make those kind of changes quicker. And riding with Joey has been really good, and obviously with Anderson and the Lawrence kids, it's been we got a good group. It's fun, but there's a good group back home as well, and I really enjoy that too. Don't get me wrong. It's just with Joey being on the same team as me, it's been really good to bounce ideas, and I get along well with him. So it helps with testing stuff. I ended up on his fork setting, and he ended up on my shock setting, so we kind of got a little like a Bovaci setting going on now, which it's just nice to be around the team and everyone too.
That was my question. Is how does his bike evolve since he moved from Oklahoma to Florida? Has it evolved?
Or even you look at Jason's stuff. It's the same bike as you, basically. You can. I don't know how much you can bounce off Jason, or how much you can, but you can be like, hey, what are you? What are you trying or whatever? I don't know how that works, but
yeah, I mean, we all talk for sure.
Yeah. 702-586-PULP. You got a question for Justin Bogle? Give us a call. Brought to you by VertexPistons.com. Again, you're putting your money where your mouth is with the apartment and the riding area and everything else. But Justin, we've talked before on this show. We've talked privately. You've been down in the dumps at times. You've been injured. You've had head injuries. You've been injured other stuff. And man, you just kind of just keep building, man. You're not one guy to stay knocked down. That's for sure. You're getting up. I admire it. I really do admire it.
Well, I appreciate that. And I mean, what else are you going to do? You can't sit there and cry about it and making excuses and doing all of that. It just doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't, people don't respect it anyway. So you might as well just deal with it and keep on keeping on, because everyone's got their sack of rocks to carry. So we're all dealing with something.
Yep.
I think for me, a big thing, for a lot of people really, kind of know, but I had a pretty big injury every year of my career. And to be still in this position that I'm in with a great team and a great bike, and people that do believe in me, like Berner really believes in me, and Robbie really believes in me, and Forrest clearly believes in me to keep, giving me chances. So that stuff means a lot, but I think a lot of that has to do with the way that I handle things and approach things. And
right.
It's not really I'm not one to just fully give up. You know, I've had a lot of shit thrown my way, but we all do. So you just deal with it and move on. And I believe in my ability on a motorcycle. Maybe my fitness has struggled because of, you know, time and all of that, but once we get that under control, I think I'll be all right.